So, Woj just reported that the Lakers are near a deal to acquire Russell Westbrook, which is just absolutely shocking news. This almost came out of nowhere. First, Montrezl Harrell accepted his $9.7 million player option. Then the Lakers were going to trade for Buddy Hield with Harrell and Kuzma. But then this news of the Lakers getting Westbrook just came out, and the Lakers, this move can't officially go through until the 6th of August due to Kyle Kuzma's contract, but the move is Westbrook for Kuzma, Harrell, KCP, and the 22nd pick in this year's draft. And, obviously I'm going to talk about fit and three-point shooting, but at the end of the day, the Lakers just acquired an all-star caliber point guard, someone who can average a triple-double, someone who averaged just incredible numbers, and who I do believe is a winning player, and someone who's also going to give 100% on every night. And I think this is definitely a win for the Lakers, getting a third star to pair with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and to compete with teams like the Brooklyn Nets. So if we talk about the fit, Russell Westbrook becomes the point guard. LeBron and AD will also be in the starting lineup. And then who the hell else is on the Lakers at this point? I mean, half of their team is either traded in this deal or free agents. I mean, they have Caruso, who I believe they have to bring back. Wesley Matthews, they have to bring back. Schroeder, we'll see what happens with him. I don't think they have much cap space given that Westbrook's making like $40 million, and so are LeBron and AD. So I think Schroeder is pretty much gone. KCP's gone. Kuzma's gone. Harrell's gone. Drummond, they have to bring back. Gasol, they might have to bring back, or he might retire. Caruso, they have to bring back. So it's basically these three on the roster, but they're going to attract some free agents in terms of guys on the minimum. I'm thinking maybe Carmelo Anthony and plenty of other players, and they're going to be able to fill out this roster. Teams are going to want to play for the Lakers with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. So if I talk about the fit, so as I mentioned, Westbrook at point guard, he will, at this point, the Lakers with LeBron and AD and Westbrook will always be able to have one of LeBron or Westbrook on the floor, because I don't think the fit between them is great. Both below average, Westbrook's a below average three-point shooter, and both at their best when they're on the ball, but I think you can stagger their minutes, so you always have one of the best playmakers in the NBA and someone who can apply pressure on the rim on the floor. I also believe this will see more of LeBron off ball, which, to be fair, he did a bit this year with Schroeder, except now it's Westbrook instead of Schroeder. So there will be more off ball for LeBron and more on ball for Westbrook, and I think that's actually a good thing. LeBron is getting older and less pressure on him, and it's also there'll be a bit more Westbrook off ball, which is also good. Westbrook has played with plenty of superstars, and he's like a 31% 3-point shooter. You don't want him taking too many threes, but it's okay if he takes a few a game, and you can't just leave him, because then he's going to get a runway to the rim and be able to attack the rim. And I think that's massive for the Lakers, having a guy who can attack the rim like that and who's just going to give 100% all the time. I think that'll be very helpful for them, both as LeBron ages and to help Anthony Davis, because AD is sort of, he's not always giving 100%, or at least it takes him a bit to get into the zone, and Westbrook is always giving 110%. So hopefully that works, and the pairing of Westbrook and AD works. I also think that the non-LeBron lineups now are going to be so much better with Westbrook and AD. I think that's a great fit because AD can space the floor a little bit. Like, it just works in that sense. If I think of anything else, obviously the shooting is going to be a problem. I think they just need to acquire as many shooters as possible around those three, because those three are gonna be able to provide almost all the scoring and playmaking, especially Westbrook and LeBron, and they just need shooters around them. And as I mentioned, a lot of players are going to want to play with LeBron, AD, and Westbrook. If I think of anything else, obviously the rebounding helps too. Maybe that lets them play more Anthony Davis at the 5 because Westbrook can help out on the defensive glass, and then Westbrook can help out on the defensive glass, so not as much pressure on AD. And then AD at the 5 would also mean more spacing, presumably, because you could get more shooters in there. If I think of, I think this does improve their title chances because you just have another star player. Also helps if one of the players goes down. Like if they had this trade for the first round against Phoenix, would they have won the series? I'm not sure, but I think they would have had a better chance. Like Westbrook can just go off and just, when he's in the zone and when he's just getting rebounds and taking up the floor and using his athleticism, he can really win you a game. And the Lakers only need him to win like the 5-6 minutes, a quarter, a half, or whatever. Whenever LeBron is off the floor, they need Westbrook to really go back to 2017 OKC Westbrook, and he definitely can do that. He obviously had that amazing streak of triple doubles. Westbrook on the Lakers. Oh, a new tweet from Woj is that there is no agreement in place, and there's still work to do with a Westbrook Lakers deal, but talks with the Kings on a possible heel deal are also going on between the Lakers and Kings. So this isn't official yet. As I said, it can't be official till the 6th, but I'm still going to upload this video because, I think it is going to happen usually with these things, and then if it doesn't happen, I'll just delete the video. But if I talk about the Wizards, I mean, with Westbrook gone, I don't think they can keep him after this, and the trade can just not happen. It means Beal is likely gone too, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm back here very soon and talking about a Beal trade to the Sixers or the Warriors or the Heat or whatever team he gets traded to. If I think of the future for the Wizards, I mean, it's probably going to be being a bad team. Maybe they look to trade KCP and Harrell again. 22nd pick, they can probably use that on a player. But I think they're probably going to go into rebuild mode after this, and I think Beal will also probably be gone. And I actually sort of think that's the right decision for the Wizards. With this Westbrook-Beal team, first of all, Westbrook is getting older, and so is Beal, but he still has his prime to go. And this team, I don't think, was ever going to make it past the first or second round. So I think you get some assets. I mean, it's not a great return for Russ, but it's better than nothing. You get off his contract, and then you just build for the future. So, yeah, just a wild trade here for the Lakers. It's not official yet, but I think it will happen, and if it does, I just talked about it. So anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be posting probably more today with the draft and more trades probably, and throughout the offseason, and I'll see you guys next time.